stuck, overwhelmed, or just unsure of what comes next. Today we're looking at the story of Moses and the Israelites in the wilderness. After God delivers the Israelites from Egypt, they don't walk straight into the promised land. Instead, they enter the wilderness, a place of uncertainty, fear, frustration, and testing. They face hunger, thirst, danger, and long stretches of just waiting. They complain. They panic. They doubt. They feel abandoned. At one point, he even tells God the burden is too heavy for him to carry alone. This isn't just a story about geography. Everyone goes through wilderness seasons, times when life feels dry, confusing, or just plain overwhelming. In mental health terms, this wilderness can look like anxiety, depression, burnout, grief, identity confusion, or emotional exhaustion. The Israelites weren't weak for struggling. They were human. And so are we. When fear hit, what did the Israelites do? They said they wanted to go back to Egypt, back to slavery, because at least it felt familiar. Anxiety does the exact same thing to us today. It pushes us toward old habits, old relationships, old coping mechanisms, and even old identities. Not because they're good for us, but because they're known. Healing often requires the courage to walk forward, especially when looking backward feels so much easier. In the wilderness, God gave the Israelites manna one day at a time. Not a month's supply. Not a year's supply. Just enough for the day. This beautifully mirrors how mental health recovery often works. We don't typically get healed in one giant, cinematic moment. We get one good day. One moment of clarity. One deep breath. One small step forward. Daily strength is still strength, and it's exactly what you need for the journey. Now let's look at Moses. He reached a breaking point. He was completely overwhelmed and told God, "I can't carry these people alone." And God responded. Even Moses, the great leader, needed support. In our lives, this support can look like therapy, a close-knit community, trusted friends, or pastoral care. True strength isn't about doing everything alone. True strength is knowing when you can't and having the courage to ask for help. The Israelites left Egypt as slaves. They entered the wilderness as wanderers, but they emerged as a nation. Your wilderness season might feel like a major setback, but it's often the very place where your identity is clarified. Old wounds finally surface and heal. Your faith deepens, emotional resilience grows, and your purpose becomes clearer. The wilderness is not punishment. It's preparation. So if you feel like you're in a wilderness right now, please hear this. You're not lost. You're not failing. And you are not forgotten. You're in the same kind of place where God shaped Moses, formed a nation, and prepared them for their promise. So take that next step, no matter how small. Ask for support. Accept your daily strength. If this message encouraged you, please share it with someone who might feel stuck right now. And remember, even in the wilderness, you're moving forward. Thanks for watching.